Hello, my topic today is on history of international relations. So, as we know, international relations, the definition is the relationship between and among states, and this relationship can come as a result of cultural, it can come as a result of war, it can come as a result of economic relations, and the definition states that it's a relationship between and amongst. That means that in the earliest times, states states before the formation of the modern states, states has been relating within the boundaries of each other. That means, for example, in Greek, different city-states in Greek relate with each other. The same with the Rome and in Italy, different city-states interact with each other. That's why we say it's between, so it can be between and amongst different states. And among, it means in the modern sense, that's between a country and another country. And when we talk about states, the concept of states, it began with the Treaty of Westphalia in 1648. So this was the emergence of states after the fall of the church and 30 years old war. So the definition of international relation is the relationship between and among states. We have to say that international states can relate it with each other because international relationship can be either conflictual or consensual. So even when countries are at war, when countries fight each other, it's a way of relating with each other. So we can say that states has been relating with each other from the earliest times, but there are other chronological events that led to the modern international relations, the way we see it now. Um, some of these events, for example, the European imperialism. That means the uh, from 1500 to 1918 at least. Uh, with the scramble and partition of African by European states, by European imperialism, Napoleonic imperialism, British imperialism, German imperialism of different parts of the world. So the Europeans came together to realize that okay, for them to be able to maintain that hegemony over other parts of the world, they should come together to relate and find a way to solve some of their problems, so there won't be other issues, other conflicts are arising. That we are talking about the stages between from 1500 to at least till 1900s. So the second stage that necessitated this the modern international relations as we see it is the world wars, because the world wars, it came as like it's a very big event that necessitated the study of international relations as we see it, because we all know what happened in the World War and the causes of the World War, which include chain of alliances, which include the economic imperialism to an extent. So these events shape like international relations as we see it today. So uh, after the First World War, so countries came together to find out, okay, why was there war? Like, why do states go to war, and what solutions can be given to prevent another outbreak of war, especially in Europe. So the U.S. president within 1914 was President Woodrow Wilson. That he has a famous 14-point agenda, for that can be followed to make sure that this event doesn't repeat itself. And it's also led to the formation of League of Nations to help make sure that this doesn't happen again. And we can all say that the League of Nations was a total failure because it couldn't prevent the advent of the Second World War. And people termed Woodrow Wilson's idea as being too liberalistic and too idealistic. And that was the creation of the another theory in international relations from the idealistic and stroke liberalism to realist theory. And one of the champions of this realist theories are Morgenthau and Locke, which believe that the Wilson's ideas as too realistic, too idealistic, and liberal. So that's the reason for the Second World War. And after the Second World War came the realist theory. They believe that okay, for this war to be avoided, states should be prepared to go to war. That led to arm race. That led to uh, countries developing their arms, and countries that can't develop their arms align themselves with countries that can defend them. So we saw the rise of NATO. We saw the rise of um, Warsaw Pact. We saw the rise of other treaties and alliances, military alliances. So basically, this event shapes the international relations as what we see today. So international relations as an academic studies is pretty young discipline because it is the advent of the 20th century. So this is all I have about international relations. Uh, thank you so much.